Welcome, everybody. My name is Ben Gromicko. I'm from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. We're doing a live class, hands-on training class at the InterNACHI House of Horrors in Boulder, Colorado. We got a few of those House of Horrors all around the country. Feel free to come to our class and check out a House of Horrors. It's a house built under our roof with 1,000 defects, and it's a lot of fun. And for the folks in the House of Horrors, I'm not sure. This is Monday morning. I'm not sure if you've gone through the house yet, but the best thing in the house, I would say, would be to have your friend go in the crawl space and then flush the first floor toilet and see what happens. So that's a lot of fun. Um, if you're interested in attending a live webinar, this is actually a live webinar as well. So we're doing the same thing. We're doing a live class. I'm doing a little teaching for the folks at the House of Horrors, but this is also a webinar. We had about 80 people register for the webinar. If you wanted to see the video recording of past webinars, we record them all and put them all online. All of our webinars, InterNACHI webinars, are free, online, open to everyone, and members and non-members alike. And that's at nachi.org/webinar, nachi.org/webinar. And I like to go over for the students in the class. I like to focus on the new students in the class and talk about business and marketing and some tips. So InterNACHI is this really big organization, and our whole focus is to just help our members succeed. And many of them are wanting to become certified home inspectors and run their own business, or maybe get employed by a multi-inspector firm, or maybe go towards contracting or code inspections for the township or other things. And whatever that desire is, we're going to try to find those resources that you can leverage in order to be successful. And I want to show you some resources that you can do that. But first, I've been asked a lot about how to use AI. And what I thought of is using AI in a unique way, like a free business and marketing consultant. So you go to your favorite AI tool. Let's say it's Gemini, Claude, Chat, Perplexity, one of those. And you use this tool. Don't use it to write your report narratives necessarily, or help you write emails, or maybe automate some emails or scheduling features for your business. It can be much more than that. And let me show you a little prompt that I have given Gemini. And I'll give you the prompt and I'll give you the result. And maybe it's something you have already thought of, or maybe it'll trigger something. So I use Gemini, and here's the prompt. And if you go to this URL, you could have the prompt and then tweak it for yourself, right? So let me give you the URL. It's nachi.org/Ben info. nachi.org/Ben info. Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit. So it's nachi.org/Ben-info. And that's the Gemini prompt. We're going to use Gemini. You can put it in Gemini today. And the quality of the prompt that you use determines the outcome. So if you just go to Gemini or an AI tool and say, hey, help me with my home inspection business, it's going to give you something very general, not specific, and it probably won't work. So it's a big waste of time. So what you got to do is you have to have a detailed conversation with this tool to help you be successful. And so I prompted it as this. Let's see if I can. Yeah, can you see that? I think you can. I zoomed in a little bit. Act as a seasoned business and marketing consultant, specializing in launching home inspection professionals in my service area. Right? So you're not asking it to help me write an email to a real estate agent. What should I say to get them to refer work to me? You could do that with AI, but you're not going to really get what you deserve out of that conversation. So if you're interested in doing something like this, maybe use this prompt. Think about being specific and detailed and dive in. So tell it to be intimately familiar with the resources provided by InterNACHI. InterNACHI has a ton of resources, but we don't know what you need. I know what InterNACHI has, and I'm going to share you some of those resources, but we don't know what you need. So tell AI to figure out what resources are available to you, and then you choose those resources to leverage. And leverage means, I use the word leverage a lot. Leverage means you're not doing everything yourself. Even if you are intending to be a sole proprietor in your business, you have to use things so that you're not doing all the work, right? So that you can work on your business instead of in it. Have you heard that phrase, right? If you're just constantly focused on doing everything, in the beginning, you're going to have to be. You're going to be doing the home inspections, the report writing, the paying the bills, the website, the marketing, the you know, everything. But InterNACHI is here so you can leverage things. So leverage is like with a certain amount of effort, you multiply your force in order to get huge results. And the fulcrum is InterNACHI's resources. And one of them here is it's not even through InterNACHI, but the prompt is. So AI is available to you. Use this prompt, but tell the AI to be familiar with the resources that InterNACHI provides, right? Don't just make AI tell you to do more work. And also tell it to be an expert in the competitive landscape in your area. That means AI is going to do a deep dive in research in your area, going to research local real estate offices, real estate agents. They'll even find them, an AI can find on Facebook groups those real estate agents who have recent listings, right? And then you can have a marketing plan to target those agents and have online discussions with them. And the AI should be practical and actionable and tailored with a limited budget, right? So here's your situation. You're a new student in the final week of the home inspection training course at the House of Horrors. You're on track to become a certified professional within the next few days. And your goal is to launch a home inspection business immediately upon receiving a license or a certification. You want to have all your foundational business and marketing systems built before you're officially licensed or certified. And we can talk about that. So I can start generating revenue on day one. Your resources. See, this is the entire prompt. You have to be really specific. You got 500 bucks, you know, and don't go over this. Or maybe it's $100, right? Or don't spend any money. Give me the free options. Experience, you have 0 paid inspections, just hands-on experience at the House of Horrors, and you've done free inspections for your neighbors and friends and family, and you got Google reviews. You have no company name, no logo, no website, or no Google reviews, and no marketing materials. Man, you are right on the starting line. You're on the starting block. You don't have any resources, right? But your primary asset is InterNACHI membership and an upcoming certification. Your goal is to develop a network of 20 new real estate agents in your area who will refer business to you over the next 6 months. You want to also create a system to generate qualified leads. And you also want to have 10 inspections within your first month of being licensed or certified. And here's the plan you need: a step-by-step, detailed, strategic plan broken in 2 phases. And one is the foundation, getting everything set. And then the second phase is marketing. And you can go through this prompt and the response that I stuck in Gemini and got back. I put that response into this page at this URL, nachi.org/beninfo. And it is absolutely fantastic. It's a really great way for you to have a conversation, not with me, not with anybody at InterNACHI, not with your students, not with your instructor, not alone, but with someone who is who's acting as a seasoned business and marketing consultant that is highly familiar with InterNACHI resources and your real estate market. And you let that AI tool dive deep. You'll see, you can ask it for its thoughts, and you can see all of the Facebook groups that it researched, all of the real estate offices. You can see how it found the top 20 top selling real estate agents. You can even do tiers. Ask it, give me the top 20 real estate agents in my area, and give me the top 20 agents who have current listings, and give me the top 20 agents who have just recently sold. And tell me where they are in their office, give me their email and their Facebook groups. This is phase one. You start to set things up, and it will also tell you how to communicate, what to say by text, by phone, by Facebook prompt, by comments, what to say in an email, and when to send it out, and what your website should have when you send out this marketing. And that's what I'd like to show you. So getting trained and certified as a certified home inspector is pretty straightforward. You're in the right place. If you're at the House of Horrors, you're in a fantastic place on earth. You're going to have great training by certified master inspectors who are your instructors. There's no sales pitches here at InterNACHI. To fill in the gaps or to build on this foundation that you'll have in the next 5 days at the House of Horrors, you go to our online college. It's an accredited college, online college for home inspectors. It's the only one in the United States. It's a real accredited college, accredited by the U.S. Department of Education. Every course you take is a college level course. You can actually go to another college and see if they take your CE credits. And you take courses on top of that foundational training. Now you're technically proficient, right? You know how to inspect a roof, how to inspect the HVAC system, the electrical. You are highly knowledgeable about performing an inspection according to the standards of practice. And you've actually written reports. To become certified through InterNACHI, you have to write inspection reports using our software. That's all done, let's say. You're not going to be successful unless you work on your business and marketing. It's kind of like that AI prompt. First, you have to set up the foundation. That's your training. And then the second phase is communicating to people who can refer work to you and also who will hire you directly. What do you say? What do you say to people so that they will refer work to you or hire you? That you are a trained home inspector, that you know a lot, that you write reports, that you're on time and thorough, that you take pictures. No, none of that, because that's what everyone else is saying. So the whole goal is to leverage InterNACHI resources. Maybe it's starting with an AI prompt and trying to figure out the answer to the following question that every successful home inspection business answers, which is, ready? Why should I hire you? Instead of the next home inspector sitting right next to you. Why should I hire you? Because you're very knowledgeable and you're certified by InterNACHI? That's not enough. Some people don't even get to that level. Let me show you some of the things that will help you answer that question. We already saw how you can leverage AI, but if you go to a nachi.org page, and if you're a member of InterNACHI, the top right corner is where you log in. And you have to do this. You have to spend, folks in class right now, I would dedicate at least an hour tonight on just going into your dashboard. Top right corner, any nachi.org page, top right corner, log into your dashboard. My dashboard is going to look a little different because I'm the COO of InterNACHI, but it's going to look like this. It's going to say hi, and it's going to give you a message at the top. Let me get my fancy green circle out. It's going to give you a message. If there's any kind of messages we need to tell you about, it's going to be right here, right? And then you can scroll down. Maybe you're in Colorado. Colorado does not regulate home inspectors. They don't have any licensing in Colorado. But maybe you're in a state or a province where they do have licensing. Well, we have resources that you can leverage so that you put in minimal effort and it multiplies the results. Leverage the state licensing information and resources that we have to attain a state license if it's required in your area. If it's not required in your area, you should become a certified home inspector. You know, why would you become a certified home inspector if it's not required by my state or province or country? It's because people nowadays want to see credibility. And you can stand on the top of your roof and yell how great you are as a home inspector and that you know a lot because you took InterNACHI courses and you were at the House of Horrors, but no one's going to listen to you. And if you're brand new, if you're a brand new student, a brand new member, a brand new home inspector, you lack one thing that's absolutely critical to being a successful business owner. And that is credibility. You have none. You have no credibility. Nothing. And so how do you gain credibility quickly? Because you don't have all day here. How do you do it? You attain certification. And go to InterNACHI's certification page. You log into your dashboard and click either license. That gives you some credibility, although a license just means you've met the absolute legal minimum that the law requires. That's a very low bar. Holding a home inspector license is, I don't want to say it's completely useless, but it's pretty much useless. Because it just means that it confirms that you have met the absolute legal minimum. Like if you didn't meet this absolute legal minimum, you'd be a criminal, right? You're just above that. That's a very low bar. And that license means you are no different from all the rest. Remember the question I just asked a little moment ago? Why should I hire you instead of someone else? Your answer isn't, I hold a license. Holding a license means you're the same as everybody else. A person who has been dominating the market in your area, holding a license for 20 years, now has to compete with somebody who's equally qualified according to the state. And no one can tell the difference. No one can tell the difference between one license holder and another unless you can answer the question, why should I hire you, license holder or certified inspector, instead of the other license holder or certified inspector? And that's called getting yourself different than all the rest. Diversification. Being different and unique. It's being able to communicate. Remember the second phase? First phase is getting trained and certified. Second phase is communicating your unique value that you are proposing to people who are looking for a professional just like you. You don't want to propose a valuable service that everybody else is offering, because that means you're all talking the same language. If you're all offering the same thing, if you are in a market with 10 other inspectors and your website looks the same, your flyers look the same, your business cards look the same, your emails are the same thing, you offer the same services, you're on the same standards of practice, same code of ethics, you're all thorough, you all provide peace of mind, you're all given a warranty, if everything is the same in your market and you're no different from everybody else, how does somebody choose to hire you or not? And how do you all compete with each other? When everything else is the same, The only thing that's differentiating you between other service providers is what? Price. And the lowest price wins. And that's no good for anybody. So you don't want to be the same as everybody else. You don't want to be in the same line holding the same license or the certification or, the same phase two communication services. Like I'm no different. You want to be unique. You want to be a unique value provider. You want to propose to people who are looking for a professional something unique and of incredible value. The rule to business, the rule to marketing, the general rule of thumb in marketing your business is this. If the perceived value is greater than the cost, it's a good decision. If the perceived value is overwhelmingly fantastic, like you are unique and you are proposing to solve my problems at the right time, and then I compare that unique value proposition with the cost, if I'm overwhelmed by value, it's a good decision. It's almost, who cares what the cost is? Let me give you an example of what I mean. I am in Raleigh, North Carolina. There are a lot of places with barbecue, but I only go to Long Leaf Swine. It's called Long Leaf Swine Barbecue. You can look it up. Fantastic. The best brisket you'll ever eat. And I'm willing to throw down $25 for a plate of that stuff because there's a ton of joints that I could go to. But this place is unique. The perceived value from me, the one who holds the $25, I perceive it to be of unique value that they're proposing. I think it's delicious. I think it's the best thing. It doesn't taste like anything else. I don't know. They got me. They convinced me. And it's so good, I'm willing to throw down a ton of cash for it. I don't even consider, maybe it's cheaper somewhere else. That's the kind of client you want. You want someone who is thoroughly convinced that you are a certified professional, you are well trained, but you are attending to their needs. What problems can you solve uniquely like no other home inspector? What are you saying that I need to know about my dream home right now? How are you solving problems, attending to maybe I'm not feeling well and you are a healthy homes inspector. And all the homes that I've ever lived in, all the apartments, everything I've been renting, and now I'm buying my dream home, I want to live in a healthy home. How can you attend to that? If you can solve people's problems in a unique, special way and show that you provide overwhelming value in comparison to the cost, you're going to win every single time. If you're new, you got to get a license and then use it as a stepping stone to get a certification. Let me show you a little bit about certifications. You log into your dashboard, top right corner, log in, license, certification. There's a bunch of other stuff if you want to scroll down if you want to. But then you go to certification on the left-hand side. And here's this like graphic that we put up there to help people get all green, all certified. The first 6 steps is where you can become a certified home inspector. You just check them off. Check, 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 check. And when you do the first 6, you are a certified professional inspector, right? It takes a lot of effort to be a certified professional inspector through InterNACHI. It's not easy. It is not, you got to do an exam, you got to do a couple of courses, you got to write reports. It's tough. But once you become certified, well, that's why we have this link right here. We have 60 different additional types of inspections, certifications, more than 60 inspector certifications and credentials that you can use to do what? To make myself feel good, To put a bunch of logos on my business card? No, to show your unique value that you are providing. Not everybody is a certified home inspector. But once you become that, then you start to, oh, maybe you're a drone pilot, or maybe you're really into healthy homes, or maybe you're into green buildings, or maybe you just want to do some commercial inspections and you want to be good at fire extinguisher inspections. Or maybe you're into finding mold problems. And as we all know, you just don't clean up the mold. You got to solve the moisture intrusion problem. So those two are related. So you want to get trained in this moisture intrusion training program and get that certification logo, and then tell people in your area. In my area, in Raleigh, it rains about 4 feet every year. 4 feet. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the conversations that our home inspectors have in this area about what? How dry it is? No, about how wet it is. Every home, every building needs to manage water. Water management is in our conversations here. Where are you? What are you talking about with your clients who have needs? Or maybe they don't even know what they need, right? Maybe they don't know that they need a WDO inspection, or if you're in an area with crawl spaces. So attain your certification as a home inspector, but don't stop there. That's not enough. You got to keep going. And so go to your certification dashboard, top right corner, log in. On the left-hand side, certification. There's a button for licensing as well. If you want to click licensing, you can manage your license. If you do have a license, you have to enter it. I'm a Florida licensed home inspector. I have my Florida license in my dashboard because, remember the college I talked about? Every time I take an InterNACHI college course, the state gets my CE. I get CE for it. If you don't put in your license, you don't get credit from the state or the government. Local resources on the left-hand side. So if you go to your dashboard, click local resources on the left-hand side, you can go wherever you're from. We have something for you, right? You can even be in Honduras. We have members in Honduras, Iceland, Iran, Iraq. So let's go, where are you guys? Colorado. Let's go to Colorado. You click the Colorado button, and I would dedicate another hour to this page about the resources specific to your state. So if you're not in Colorado, just go to your dashboard on the left-hand side, local resources, and then click your state. And here we have insurance. So on every state page, wherever you're from, we have discounted E&O insurance. We have training partners. If you're sick and tired of taking InterNACHI online courses, we have hands-on training partners. Go to InterNACHI's training partners. Don't just go to any unaccredited school. We also have chapters. This is a great resource to leverage so that you're not alone. In Colorado, we have several chapters. In every state, we have a lot of chapters all over the place. We have members in every state, wherever you're located. Join a free chapter. Rub elbows with your friendly competitors. Learn from them. Ask questions. We also have real estate cards. So if we have CE approved in your state, you can get a card, and this card helps you communicate value that's unique for real estate agents. They're licensed in their state. They have to take CE, state approved CE. InterNACHI has state approved CE for real estate agents. This helps you communicate to real estate. You're going to, on a typical home inspection, you bump into 2 real estate agents, one for the buyer and one for the seller. 2 cards. And when they log into the course through InterNACHI, you're recognized. So they're reminded, and you get pinged. Hey, that real estate agent you just sent the card to. So now you can like track. If you need to be a radon tester in your area, in Colorado, I think it's, what is it? 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4 homes have elevated levels of radon. So every home inspector in Colorado is also an InterNACHI certified radon inspector. You can do commercial property inspections as well. We have our sister organization, CCPIA. Man, they are fantastic at training you on how to do anything commercial, right? As a home inspector, I used to do mom and pop pizza shops, right? Small pizza shops at the local corner, donuts, bakeries, dentist offices, but you can go huge. There's a training course coming up if you're interested. I think well, you better, I don't want to say anybody could take it, but you better go to CCPIA. They're doing an inspection on an entire university complex, all the commercial buildings. Man, what fantastic training. If you want to get into commercial property inspections and, home inspectors, we make hundreds of dollars. Commercial property inspections, you make thousands of dollars every inspection. And just go down this list. You can see it just goes on and on for Colorado. So that's a local resource that you should leverage. And that's in your dashboard, top right corner, and scroll down. You've got the certification, you've got the licensing, you've got the local resources. I'm a member of a bunch of chapters. So here's a bunch of chapters that I'm a member of. And down here is your education and things like that. Here's another thing you want to leverage. Go to your profile and settings and update your profile. And what you would do is you click here and make sure your name is correct, your mailing address is correct, your email and your company name and your website address. You want to enter the URL of your website in your InterNACHI dashboard. And that's because InterNACHI, while you're sleeping, while you're in class, while you're doing a home inspection, while you're marketing, we are on the internet and we get pinged when someone is searching for a certified home inspector in your area. And we send them to our members because they have entered their website address in their profile. We can't send people who are searching for a home inspector to you if you don't have a website, right? And if you have a website and you don't enter it into your profile, we can't help you. So these are free inspection job leads. Once you become certified, enter the URL of your website in your profile. I was teaching a class a few years ago, and I said that. Someone entered their URL. By the end of the class, they said they just got a scheduled job because they had an online scheduler on their website. They never thought of putting their website into their InterNACHI dashboard. InterNACHI generates leads for home inspectors by doing that. So go to your NACHI.org page, top right corner, log into your dashboard, and let's see. Where is that? Profile and settings, and update your profile. Now, what if you don't have a website? We have that help for you. Go to your NACHI.org page, log into your dashboard, and you go to marketing. The top part is marketing. There's business development. There's our webinars right there. So go to marketing. You scroll down and you get a website designed by Inspector Website Builder. You can Google it right now, Inspector Website Builder. Inspector Website Builder is the InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs, and they also do social media. And it's a great way to get an affordable website. I like them because of a bunch of reasons, and I've done some videos on them. I don't care who you choose. I don't care who you choose, or maybe you're doing your own website, but there are certain things you should know. And one of them is you don't have to pay monthly SEO, website update, maintenance fees. There's no such, it's for home inspection businesses. We really don't change our website and our services and our prices every week or every month. And we really aren't running a lot of Google ads every week and tweaking them according to local keyword searches. Maybe you are, but most of us aren't. It's basically a set it and forget it kind of design. It's SEO'd up. Like I have a home inspection website. It's called Big Ben Inspections, Big Ben Inspections. And this is a website that's designed by Inspector Website Builder. And it's got some things. I use this. I'm not a home inspector with paying clients. I use this website just as a teaching tool. So you can look at my website and steal ideas if you wanted to. And what you do is you design your website and you just let it run. Don't pay monthly fees. I keep hearing a lot of inspectors who pay $500 a month for their website to be maintained with SEO. That's BS. You don't need to do that. Keep your money in your pocket. So that resource that I gave you, Inspector Website Builder, they don't do that, right? It's a one-time design fee. And then there's a bunch of social media stuff that they do as well. The one thing you do is you have to update your website blog. I mean, it's old school, but the blog on your home inspection website is really important. That is your SEO updates, and you get to do it. Or you can hire it out, like Inspector Website Builder will do it for you. And that has keyword, search, SEO data in it. So if I'm doing a Google ad, Google will tell me how people are finding me using what keywords. I take those keywords or those phrases and stick them in a blog. My website designer also tells me if people are using AI tools. Remember AI? We use Gemini to use AI as a seasoned marketing professional for my home inspection company. Well, you can also ask Inspector Website Builder, tell me what people are using, AI tools, what tools are they using to find my website, and what are they searching for? And your website design company should be able to tell you that kind of deep dive in the analytics of your website. Your website, there's a revolution going on about websites. And I don't care who you hire, but make sure your website designer is giving you analytics. Analytics is critically important because people are using AI now. And AI searches are really important. AI searches it's not about like home inspector in Raleigh. It's about how do I clean my gutters? It's about where is my main water shutoff valve? Uh, I see some stains on my ceiling. Is that a roof leak? People are using AI to have conversations about maintaining their home. They're not just finding home inspectors using a Google search. They're having conversations about home maintenance and how to fix homes. If you're not answering those questions, you're out. You're out of the loop. Get in the loop. Get involved. AI is not going anywhere. If you're you should call up your website designer and say, how many people from has visited my website using AI tools, and what are the searches that they've done? And then can I get you to put those answers to the questions that they're having with AI in my blog? You don't have to remember. You don't have to update your website with keyword searches and have somebody for $700 update your website. You just write a blog that reflects what people are searching for in your area using AI. You've got to do this. Sorry. Or you do it all yourself, or you leverage InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs and social media. Through your marketing tab, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can get certification logos, you can get a custom design logo, you can get home maintenance books, old school marketing. No one throws away a maintenance book, especially if it has a bunch of reasons why you should be hired again, right? If 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 you do a home inspection and after the home inspection something goes wrong, you should smile like crazy. Not because they're going to sue you because, oh, my toilet leaks. Sue Big Ben Inspections. He was the last person there. He flushed the toilet last. No. Tell all of your clients if anything goes wrong, in your home, call me. Why would you do that as a home inspector? You're taking on responsibility? No, they're going to call you anyways. Get in front of them, right? This is this unique value proposition you have to think about. You want to take care of your clients like they're clients, not like they just gave you some money and you took off, like a customer. You don't have customers. You have clients. You have a network of clients that you take care of. Customers buy pizza off of you, right? You take care of clients because they have needs and you can solve those needs. You can meet their needs. You can solve their problems. You are there for them. You're in the same neighborhood. Take care of people that you've already gained their trust. Now you want to maintain their trust by telling them if anything goes wrong with your house, you call me and I'm going to help you figure out what is going on so you don't get screwed by some contractor who says the whole roof needs to be replaced. Or, oh, wax seal on the toilet. I think we should pull all the toilets. Oh, sorry. I get excited. I think we should pull all the toilets, right? Now, do you tell your clients no one knows how to maintain a home anymore? So this could be your unique thing. You educate your clients about their dream home. They move in, and then if anything goes wrong, you call me, and we'll make sure that you don't get messed up by some unnecessary, overpriced recommendations from contractors that you may not even need. I'll help you do it yourself. First, here's a home maintenance book. Read that. Tells you how to fix stuff and how to check things. Because I can't do that for you. But once you find something wrong, you call me, I'll come over. Maybe you can charge. Maybe you can charge a monthly fee as a home consultant. Maybe you do this for free. I don't know. That's up to you. You have to think like you are the most valuable professional on the planet. And in my opinion, you are. Home inspectors are incredibly valuable. We educate about 4 to 5 million homeowners every year in the United States and Canada. Wow. What do we tell them? We tell them how the home works and how to maintain it. And if anything goes wrong, you call us. That is incredibly important. You're all storytellers. You tell a story of the home, and it's their dream home. And you're the first trusted professional that knows about the home intimately. Man, that's fantastic. What a fantastic profession you're getting into. But you have to be successful at it. You have to get trained, certified, and then you have to start working on your marketing. And you got to get a website. For fun, let's use InterNACHI's search engine, right? To search for home inspectors with a website. And let's do a little critique of them. I'm going to be with you for about another 15 minutes. I figured let's wrap this up a little bit, okay? Let's have some fun. And let's kind of like pick on some websites, right? Let's critique them. Somebody give me a zip code. I don't care where it is or what it is. Just give me a zip code. You can chat it to me. Okay, Gavin, since you're the first one. 27616. Where are you? That's 27607 is Raleigh. So no, I'm not picking on you. I'm not doing that. What's the next one? I'm not going to do Raleigh because I know all the Raleigh inspectors. That's too close, Gavin. Okay, Zach. Zach was the next one. 95401. I don't know where that is. 95401. Santa Rosa, California. Okay, let's search for home inspectors in Santa Rosa, California. Okay, let's have some fun. Okay, the first person that pops up is Juan de la Cruz, CMI, Certified Master Inspector. That's the best of the best. Oh, James, right underneath is CPI, CMI, CRT, IAC2. That's awesome. But let's go to one, BuyWise Inspections. Let's go to one. Let's click it. One is a certified inspector. Provides a $25,000 honor guarantee backed by InterNACHI. It's free. Got a nice logo there, and it's got a website, buywiseinspect.com. I like that. It's got all kinds of services and all kinds of logos. This is InterNACHI's free website. It's not that great. I mean, it just has a phone number and some basic information. You really want to get a professional website. But let's go and click that link to Juan's website. Oh, so Juan, because this website is here under InterNACHI's search engine, we know that Juan updated his profile with this website. So good job, Juan. He put in his URL into his InterNACHI dashboard under profile. And here's where it is. I like this. Oh, this is awesome. I love infinity pools, right? Love it. I love the 2000, no, 200% guarantee. I like that. Yep. Demand the best. Premier Wine Country Inspection Company. Fantastic. This is really good. I'm assuming that this is the like home inspector who has high luxury home inspection clients because this shot means just that. So if I am a client and I find one and I don't have a budget of a couple $1 million with this view, right? I'm searching for something around 400 to $500,000. Maybe I'm priced out. Maybe this isn't the right inspection company. Maybe I need to go for someone cheaper. So careful in what one image can convey. When you're thinking about establishing yourself as a home inspector, you go all out, dive deep into the training, you get certified, you find that unique value proposition, you start working on your brand, which is why the answer to the question, why should I hire you instead of someone else? And then you communicate that brand out, and that's your marketing strategy. But a picture is worth 1,000 words. It's really true. What is this one picture saying about Juan? It's either his home, right? Which means like Juan's doing good, right? Or it's the typical home that he inspects for his typical clients. And he's telling everybody who cannot afford this type of home that I don't really serve you. Mm. Is that what you want to communicate? Maybe you do. That's awesome. Maybe you want to niche, you want to focus in on the type of client that's like this. Or maybe you're missing out on an opportunity. Or I like, I like this. When I go to, I've been married 25 years. Taking my wife, I ask my wife every week if she wants to go out on a dinner date with me. And she has the opportunity to say no. We go out and I pick a place to go. And every time I do it, I've been there before, but every time I'll visit the restaurant's website. Let's just say it's a pizza joint. Okay. Let's just say it's a pizza joint. So I'm going to visit the website, right? I want to see what? What do I want to see? I want to see pizza. I want to see what I'm buying. I want to see what I'm about to buy, right? I'm about to hire someone that makes me a delicious pizza, right? I want to see what I'm buying. I want to see what I'm paying for. One site shows me something else. It doesn't show me what a home inspection client is paying for. That would be the inspector. Juan's not showing the inspector, right? If Juan wanted to work on his unique value proposition, it would certainly not be this picture. It would be himself or his inspection team or him inspecting or the company trucks, something that's unique, something that shows me what I want to hire. I can't afford this house and I'm not even buying this house. I don't even want to look at it. And I'm not here to buy a house or look at houses. I'm here to hire a home inspector. Why aren't you showing me a home inspector? Why aren't you showing me immediately what I am trying to pay for? Remember, the rule in business is If the overwhelming perceived value, if the perceived value is overwhelming in comparison to the cost, it's a good decision. Well, what is the overwhelming value here? I don't even know what I'm buying. I don't even know you haven't shown me anything. You've shown me a pool that I can't afford. So I don't want to pick on one. I'm sure he's doing fantastic. I just want to use this website as an example of how to communicate your unique value proposition and who are you communicating to and what are you saying? Let's do another one real quick. Let me just scroll down. Ron Clark. I don't know Ron. I don't know. Okay, Ron has not updated his Ron has no website here, unlike Juan. Ron is missing opportunities for free inspection job leads. We can't, an InterNACHI cannot send Ron any clients because he hasn't updated his profile with his website. He's not getting any free inspection job leads. I remember the pizza joint. If I'm going to take my wife to a restaurant and they don't have a website that I can find, we're not going there. We're not going there. You can tell me all about how delicious the toppings are, but I am not going there. And when I visit their website, I want to see pizza. I don't want to see a nice house. So let's wrap this up a little bit and let's look at questions that other people have asked. But I just want to reiterate the resources that InterNACHI provides can be overwhelming. Don't get overwhelmed. Just log into your dashboard and do a little clicking around, right? Look at the top notifications. If you need a license, go here. If you need a certification, go here. Scroll down and see what else is available that we've highlighted for you. Got some events coming up. And then there's BizVelop. Oh, we haven't even touched BizVelop. This is a free business development tool for home inspectors. It's like an AI conversation, but InterNACHI has generated it. It will ask you questions. It will determine whether you have done this or that, whether or not you've done that, whatever not. And if it's a no, I haven't done that yet, then we'll tell you, oh, maybe you should, here's a resource. Maybe you want to do that. Do you have a custom business logo designed by InterNACHI's marketing? No. Oh, well, then here's a link to get that. So that's all that is, BizVelop. That's a really good, if you're into Monday Night Football, maybe, dedicate the first quarter to BizVelop instead. And then you can watch the rest of the game. Okay, where are we? Oh, questions. Right. Let's see. Gavin says, but he needs his website critiqued. Got it. Sorry, bud. Let's see. Brett says, should they get certified in mold radon prior to launching the home inspection business? Yeah. So I would diversify my services. I would make sure that if I want to get into mold, I would certainly get trained and certified first, get my logo, get it developed, get a marketing plan out, and then launch that thing. Maybe that's not a good strategy. Maybe in your market area, you think, let's roll out with home inspections right now. Let's go with some discounts. Let's go to some real estate presentations. Let's get one client and then build upon that. Let's just do a home inspection and then we'll figure out the other ancillary services later. That's strategy. You have to figure that one out. What's the barbecue shop, the first one you went to? What drew you to that business? Long Leaf Swine. It's in downtown Raleigh, and it was the logo. There's a logo of Long Leaf Swine, and it's a really cool logo. I was like, what's that? And I looked in, and then it was all about brisket, and they make it right there in front of you. And it just, it's outside, basically. It's outside seating, and it's smoky, and it's just, right? Good question, because you don't know what will draw a potential client to your business. It could be the InterNACHI certified logo. It could be the certified master. It could be the honor guarantee. It could be the buyback program. It could be the home maintenance book. It could be pictures of you using a drone, infrared. moisture meter. It could be pictures of videos of you. It could be your social media, right? Your social media isn't going to make you money. Don't do that. Social media, you're not going to make money on social media. One in a million billion inspectors make money doing social media. What social media for you, 99.999 of us, is that it will confirm that you are a home inspector. People look at your social media, see you performing inspections, they'll judge you or not. Just do it. What do I say on social media? You just inspect your home, inspect your friend's home, 10 seconds, you found a hole in the roof. Isn't this something? Right? Yep. So social media, and use social media to generate qualified leads for your business. What draws people to your business? It could be social media. You got to try everything. And if you don't know what to try next, like, what do I do? Like, that was a really good presentation, but what actually should I do now? If you get one thing out of this presentation, here's what I recommend. Ready? You log into your InterNACHI dashboard, and you go to business development on the left-hand side. And you scroll down to the home inspection business and marketing course. This is a college level course. It's online. It's very big, but you don't have to take all of it. Just go in to a certain chapter called branding. And branding is a fancy name for why should I hire you? Branding is who are you and what do you do that's really unique and valuable that you're proposing will benefit me. Man, if you can answer that question, you're going to be really successful. But where do you begin? There are some really great exercises in that branding chapter in that course, the home inspection business and marketing course. And it's free and online to InterNACHI members. Man, I would dedicate a half an hour every night and get this just right. Okay? Take the home inspection business and marketing course. Okay. Theodore, in most industries, after getting certification, you can get an entry job and before you venture into out your own business. In this industry, it seems that already running businesses want you to have experience before they hire you. How do you get those inspections under your belt so you can get hired? Oh, man, great question. So I'm going to give you a URL and I'm going to show you the answer to that question. Okay. Here's the URL that I'm going to show you. If I could do this correctly, hang in there. Okay, where I'm going to take you is nachi.org, everything, nachi.org/everything. And we're going to go there. I'll copy and put that in a boom, paste. And step 2 says experience. These are 15 steps to become a successful home inspector. The first 5 steps are really important. If you complete the first 5 steps, at this point, you can start making money as a home inspector. Step 2, Theodore, is the answer to your question. How do you get experience? And the word is right there, experience. Step 2. You click the link to step 2, and it is get experience inspection and gain the confidence you need. Okay, go there. And we go through, it's an exercise of how you can get inspection experience by following certified master inspectors. Good question. Brett, me and my cousin are starting an inspection company in Missouri. What advice can you give as far as starting a dual inspector business? Does anything change as far as strategy? Oh, it's fantastic. Talk about unique value proposition. Every home inspection, apparently you get 2 inspectors. That's how we ran my company, Peach Inspections. We are a multi-inspection firm. So you hire the inspection company, Peach Inspections, and there's 2 of us that come out, right? It's fantastic. We split. One of us worked with the client while the other one did a lot of work, and then we switched. So Dan would go in, do the interior, the HVAC, the basement, the electrical, and I'd be on the roof and the exterior. And when he was done showing what's going on with the heating system, electrical, and plumbing, they would come outside. I'd show them the roof and the exterior. And then we'd switch off like that. Having two people, and you can now, we didn't have this back then, but now you can have software where more than one person is writing the report and it syncs. And the experience is fabulous. I mean, our clients were exhausted after their inspection. We just overwhelmed them with information. They got a ton of information, valuable information. And then we wrote it all down and bound it, printed it on site with pictures and video and a home maintenance book. And we had physical weight to something that's essentially electronic, right? Having two people, that's fantastic, man. I would put all that marketing, just brand that. Juan and Ron are single inspectors, right? They don't even show, Juan doesn't even show a picture of himself. Right now, you got two. Now, maybe at not every home inspection, both of you go out, that's fine, but you're a multi-inspector group. Oh man, even if you're in different areas, different states, put them all, get them all together, get a vehicle in the back, put a wrap around it. InterNACHI's marketing team, by the way, can do vehicle wraps. It can design a logo and then design the wrap that goes around your vehicle. It's really good. Yeah, I love that. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, just change as far as strategy. Yeah, everything's different. You're different from most. You're different from most. Man, I'd build on that. That's fantastic. Have different certifications or something, or the same certifications, and then it doesn't matter who you hire. If it's Brett or Jet, right? No one's gonna like always just pick Brett to come out, right? It doesn't matter because you're both equally qualified and equally good. Man, that's what real estate agents like, by the way. But man, if you both come out, oh, so much fun working on your business, right? Don't get caught working in your business and you can't think strategy like Brett is. He's thinking strategy, right? So you can work in your business and be the technician and be technically proficient and be the best inspector in the whole world. You're not going to be successful. You have to also be the manager and the executive, making executive decisions. And you also have to be a manager that's in charge of processes. Like we're all going to do the inspection according to this process. This is how we design the website. This is how we schedule jobs. This is how we answer phone calls. This is how we do emails. This is how we write reports. This is how we process money, about process. This is how we train people. This is how we communicate our marketing. This is how we reach out. This is how we run Google ads, all of that stuff. Executives, you have to be all these things. Executives think of strategies and opportunities. And you do things that no one else in the company can do. And then technician, actually, you'll realize you can hire anybody to do an inspection. I mean, my life changed when I realized that there are home inspectors that are much better than me. And so now I'm like, oh, let me just be the manager and think of all the processes and then train somebody on my processes and then let them do it. Let them do the hard work. They're blessed with a job, right? They're making money. That's all they want to do. They don't want to think strategy like Brett is trying to, right? Let them do the work. And then you run your business as an operator, owner of the business. You're working on your business at night, not in it during the day. Does that make sense? What kind of credibility does IEC2 certification carry? Oh, you just Google anyway. You just do a mold inspection. You just do a Google search for certified mold inspectors or something like that. You'll see we have thousands of inspectors with IEC2 certification, and it's because people love that certification logo. It gives them credibility, gives the inspector credibility. The world's largest organization of certified indoor air consultants has trained and certified me. And here is my logo. That's about all you need to know if you're looking for an indoor air quality. And you know what, man, like just do a search. Anyways, just if you want to find an IAC2 to, in your area, right? Um, uh, our there's a lot of unhealthy people. It's not necessarily about just diet. I mean, there's science, trust the science. There's science that says like our homes affect our health. I believe that. You should research that as well. Our homes affect our health. All homes should be safe, shouldn't have missing GFCIs, right, where they're required. All homes should be functioning, right? The heating system shouldn't be pumping out carbon monoxide, right? And they should be healthy. There shouldn't be any moisture intrusion and mold problems and dirty ducts and stuff like that, asbestos and stuff, right? And radon. Safe, functioning, and healthy. That's what you're all about. This isn't about making sure there isn't a hole in the roof so you can buy a home and move in 2 weeks. This is much more. Being an indoor air consultant. People are not healthy. How are you helping people stay healthy in their own homes if our homes and buildings affect our health? Why aren't you marketing that? You should be. Help people stay healthy by inspecting where they live and where they work. We spend 80% of our lives in our homes and buildings. Who on the planet is going to help these people with their homes and their health? The code inspector? The township inspector? Oh, the builder. Oh, the supervisor. Oh, the HVAC guy. There's only one person on the planet who can help all of your neighbors with their homes to make sure that they are safe, functioning, and healthy. And that is an InterNACHI's certified home inspector. Congratulations. You're in the right spot. If you want to do this for a living, man, you're in the right place. And InterNACHI is here. Our focus, we put it right on the homepage. All we want to do is help you succeed in that. And that's what I wanted to share. I went a little bit over time. I apologize for that, for the next person up. But if you have any questions, maybe we should end it like this. Let me give you my email. This is all I do all day long, and I love it. I answer emails and I help people be their best at home inspections because I think it's so important. And everyone on staff feels the same way. You can ask anybody on staff. We have about 25 people who work for InterNACHI, and they're all dedicated to helping our members succeed in whatever they're trying to do. Okay, so reach out to any one of us. But here's my email, ben@internachi.org. You can email me anytime you want, and I'll try to reply back as fast as possible with what you need. All right, and I think I'd like to end it there. We did some chatting, we did some questions. We talked about AI, talked about resources you just leverage, talked about websites. I hope I didn't ruin Juan's day, but his website is awesome. I bet he's doing really well. I just used it as a teaching opportunity, and I thank you all for being online and attending this webinar, and also have fun at the House of Horrors. It is just an amazing time, and it's you're going to be surrounded by a lot of people who just want to help. Okay, so get everything you need out on the table and get help. Okay, that's what we're here for. All right, everybody, stay safe and healthy, huh? And I'll catch you later. Yeah. Bye, y'all.